What's going on, Buckeye Nation? Welcome to the Dot the I podcast right after the Northwestern game with your boy Big C Got Game. Before we jump in, go on and smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are brand new. So our Buckeyes are coming off a dominating performance against Northwestern, 61-12. Just an all-around dominating performance from start to finish. The game started with Demario McCall taking the opening kickoff back 104 yards for the touchdown, and that just set the tone for the rest of the game. Kendall Shedfield had a pick six in the first quarter, and 2-5 had two rushing touchdowns in the first half. Second half saw sophomore Jalen Gill get his first TD as a Buckeye, and DH7 had two rushing scores, and Wes May capped it off with a pick six off a screenplay. It was an interesting game stat-wise, though. Even though it was a blowout, the total offense was close. Buckeyes finished with 387 yards of total offense, while the Wildcats had 357. The most glaring difference, though, the Buckeyes forced 4 Wildcats turnovers. Aiden Smith passed for 221 yards and threw 4 picks. Moten had a 100-yard game, including a 55-yard beast mode run, where he shed 3 tackles and took it to the house. But it was DH7 and Mike Weber that led the way for the Buckeyes. Haskins finished with 3 total touchdowns. He threw 1 in the air and 2 on the ground, and Weber carried the pill 16 times for 140 yards and 2 scores. Taking a look around the country, here's a look at the top 10. Buckeyes are sitting comfortably in the number 1 spot, followed by Clemson, Virginia Tech, Texans, the Spartans from Michigan State, Louisville, 1-loss FSU. Florida moved up 4 spots to number 8. Auburn falls to number 9 after losing to LSU, and Alabama is sitting at 10. The race for the Heisman is getting interesting. Mike Weber is still the favorite, but Clemson running back Tavian Feaster is moving up the list. Georgia running back Elijah Holyfield had a huge game versus Hawaii with 209 yards and 3 scores. Florida quarterback Franks and Clemson quarterback Kelly Bryant round out the top 5. Time to get on that recruiting trail. The big news this week, the Buckeyes will have 7 prospects on campus when they take on the Badgers from Wisconsin. Running back Mark Walker, DN Pierre Stevenson, and David Poland, linebacker Chris Valentine, athlete Bubba Smith, tackle Johnny Smith, and kicker OJ Harrison will all be in attendance. Time to look ahead to 2-0 Wisconsin. They are coming off an impressive win over the team from up north, 30-17. Quarterback Alex Hornibrook leads the way for the Badgers. He's thrown for 751 yards and 8 touchdowns. They also have a 2-headed running game. Senior Broderick Shaw leads the way with 349 yards and 5 touchdowns. But sophomore Adam Malone is a nice change of pace with 309 yards and 2 scores. A.J. Taylor and Kendrick Pryor lead a solid receiving corps. The defense is ranked 3rd in total yards and 7th in scoring. This should be a great game between 2 high-powered teams. Here's a quick look at the sliders. It's still a work in progress, but if you have any suggestions, make sure you drop them in the comments down below. I know I got a comment on the Northwestern game suggesting that I go ahead and bump my sliders all the way down to 0. That's going to be tough. I am a very good player for college football, NCAA football 14. I've been playing the game for a while now. Bumping the sliders all the way down to 0. It makes it harder, but it makes it a lot more unrealistic. I'll keep tweaking them. I'll keep dropping them a little bit, but I don't know about dropping them all the way down to 0. But if you guys have suggestions, make sure you just drop them down below. I love interacting in the comment sections with you guys and talking more with you guys, all right? All right, guys, it is time for our first home game of the season. Buckeye Nation, are you ready? We need 100,000 strong inside of the shoe this Saturday. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And make sure you go ahead and follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram at Big C Gat Game. We'll see you at home versus the Badgers of Wisconsin. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.